inspiration on this piece is it kind of grew as it created, and so I was thinking about Mobius vases that are internal and external, and thinking a lot about chronic pain and chronic illness, because even though I walk around looking healthy and normal, I'm in constant pain to some degree or another. And so this big, awkward, ugly, fleshy ceramic vessel came about. The sight of it made people uncomfortable from the texture and the undulating tentacles on it. And as I finished it, I had decided it needed to be a durational performance, which is something I don't typically do, but it just needed to really turn into the personification, the existence of this chronic pain and how uncomfortable it is and your quiet moments with it. And so I'm holding it for 40 minutes, which is how old I was as I did the performance.
This painting is called Nest. It's part of my 1,000 paper crane series, which I started after folding 1,000 cranes when my daughter was ill. And there's this belief if you fold 1,000 cranes, you get a wish, and that's why I folded them. She's doing great, by the way. But it inspired me to start painting cranes on paintings as a way to kind of share that way of moving forward and staying hopeful. And they came to really symbolize like the fragility of life since they're made out of paper. And in this painting, it really was me trying to embody home life and valuing that fragile, temporary home life of, you know, safety and just having somewhere to go.
So I've been really trying to work more sculpturally with my resin and wood. I'm a ceramicist out of college, and out of necessity, not having my studio with me all the time as I traveled, I moved into resin and wood. This particular piece, like I said, I'm trying to move more sculpturally with my pieces. This was a piece from my mom, actually, that I gave to her, and our family's big fly fishing family, and so this piece is inspired from a trout going upstream. So it's lit off of one side to project out like the water. The wood plays the role of the shoreline on the bank, and the LED light does the rest of the work behind it.
Life inspires me to create art. I think our purpose here is to leave it better than we came, and if we can leave it beautiful, that's awesome too. So anytime I'm experiencing something good or bad, I feel like it's my job to try to reflect it in color, in light, with photography, with painting, with poetry. Anything that I can do to give that experience back inspires me.
Okay, so this is a portrait that I drew of Ella Purnell. She's an actress, and a few years back she did a photo shoot for a magazine cover, and I just really thought it was interesting and I wanted to practice portrait drawing, so I decided to draw it. She has a really interesting face and the composition's cool. I hadn't drawn at all in probably about 12 years, and I wanted to get back into drawing portraits, and so I figured that that would be a good one to start.
Well, when I was figuring out how to compose this picture, I went about it my normal way, which is I pick surreal elements that I don't really have any reasoning to it. I just kind of pick things I enjoy and think what's going to be strange together, and I just put them together in a digital collage, and then after I get the digitally collaged, I start painting it. As for actual reasoning, like inspiration itself, my biggest inspiration is always, what can I get the most question marks out of people with? It's always just, do I want people to question this? Do I want people to feel confused about this? That's always my goal. I have nothing beyond that when it comes to my meaning. I will say that the traffic light stuck with me because I had somebody give me a one-word prompt, and the word they used was wait, and I thought that would be a solid choice, just because whenever you think of waiting, you're thinking of traffic lights. And if anything, that's the extent of my inspiration.
This inspired me actually from a dream where I drowned. So what I did was I took a photo of a tombstone, or what's it called on top, a statue on top of a tombstone, to sort of signify that, and then having waves and patterns to create the sort of echo effect of drowning, of how you only have so many times you can stay up until you like go down. So.
Well, I'm very interested in the casting process done in Benin, and I really like casting in general, bronze. So I really was interested in the whole casting process and trying to see if it was possible to cast something extremely delicate. And as you can see, it's very possible to cast something very, very delicate in bronze.
A piece is given by Dick Collective Corporate Headquarters. It's a $100 certificate, and the person who won is Monique. Congratulations, Monique. Well done. Well deserved.